Hi, Donovan here. I'm just going to go over, I have a friend who we put a cartomizer in his locking, Smoktech locking UDCT tank yesterday, and unfortunately the cartomizer is tasting burnt, so we're going to change it out. And how we're going to do this is first we're going to remove his fancy drip tip, and I'm going to unscrew the collar off the bottom. That's the lock. Now, we need to do is we need to get this juice out of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our juice bottle, which is the flavor he wants is blueberry. We're going to pop the nipple off the top of the juice bottle. I'm going to slide, grab the threads, the 510 connection threads at the bottom of the cartomizer, and slide the cartomizer, and slide the cartomizer down a bit. Get my thing, there we go. Slide it down, so it's just a bit down in the tank. If the tank's really full, you just have to pull it down a little bit so that there's a little bit of a crack for the juice to get out of. Now, because on the locking UDCT tank, the caps do not come off. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna rest the edge of the bottle right here, and I'm just going to tip it slowly and let the juice run back into the bottle. Okay, so we are going to drip that juice back out of here. And now we can extract the cartomizer, which is no good. We will set that over here. A little bit of paper towel. And we are going to now put a 3 ohm single coil UDCT tank cartomizer in there. So again, this is the Smoktech flanged cartomizers, and what we're going to do is first we're going to take this out here. We're going to take the end out like this, and I'm going to prime the cartomizer first. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drip juice into here and fill the polyfill up. Let it soak down in there.
Yeah.
This part takes a bit of patience.
How you doing, Dan?
Going to drip it down in there. Now, just because if you see juice come out the bottom of the cartomizer and onto your table, that doesn't necessarily mean it's primed. The other thing you can do is you get juice in there. I fill it almost up to the top. Now see, it's starting to drip onto the table now. Now, what I like to do is shake it like a thermometer and shake it down into the cartomizer. But you want to make sure that cartomizer is good and wet. That looks pretty wet, so the cartomizer's pretty wet inside there. So now, I'm not going to use, usually I would use a tank filler to spare the O-rings. I would put that in. And this is a nice tank filler from BC Vapors that it also doubles as a drip tip. It's like a slap your mama tool for saving your O-rings in your tank. But I'm going to show you how to do it if you don't have a tank filler. What we're going to do is we're going to slide the cartomizer back into the tank, twisting it a little bit. I'm going to just push it up a little bit and leave a little bit of room at the top. Now you can't really see this with these Smoktech tanks, but I'm leaving probably about a 1/4 of an inch room at the top. I'm just going to run juice down the side and into the tank. Now as it gets up here, what I'm going to do is tip the bottle back up. Continue to run juice in there, okay? So, there we go, we've drained that bottle of juice. And I'm going to push it up. Simultaneously, while I push it, I am going to twist on that 510 connection because these flat grooves actually slot into the bottom of the tank. So I'm going to twist it right into place there. So now it's right in place. And I don't know if you can see that, but that's it's locked right in. Now we put the collar on and lock it right into place. Now the reason for this design is because on the old Carto tanks, when you, especially if you weren't using the flange Cartos, they you would go to turn the tank on and off your device, and what it would end up spinning, So we're just gonna put this on the Vamo. Put the drip tip in. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it some primer puffs, just to make sure that cartomizer is good and wet. So I've got no battery in the Vamo, so we will take the battery out of the gripper. There we go. Nice AW IMR 18350. Into the Vamo it goes. Cap on. Turn it on. Let's check our resistance here. And we've got 3 ohms. 3 ohms resistance. And we're gonna primer puff this tank and get some juice into the bottom. There we go. There comes the bubbles up this side. I'm just sucking through the drip tip without firing the device, Some more bubbles. Okay. I'm going to hit this fairly low at about 4 volts. Okay, let's see. So make sure it's good and wet. Crank it up to 4.7 volts. There we go. And that's how you refill and change a cartomizer in a UDCT tank. Thanks.